Hi Pisces, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading here, and this is going to be a love reading for the most part. We're going to see what comes up here, but these always turn into love readings for me. They just do. And maybe because I like love, huh? Anyway, if you guys get a message here, please give a thumbs up. And your reading is here, Pisces, and I feel like you are, for some of you guys, are dealing with the same kind of energy you've been dealing with a little bit. I see evolution here. I see like growth, especially on your part. I feel like but I feel like you are still dealing with the same cast of characters that you've been dealing with for a while, especially two other people. Even if you are not aware of their zodiac sign, of course, right? And we have the Hangman at the bottom of the deck, Pisces, and I feel like this is you. It's just showing up in your reading, right? You could be feeling stuck, though. Yeah, and I feel like you do. Two of Swords is showing up in your reading. Let's get started here. And right now, I'm looking at your oracle cards, okay? And let me pull this book here because this is a new deck here. You have Independence. No, we don't need a book on that. And you have release here. So the universe, I feel like, is you are either releasing something or the universe is asking you to release something. Yeah, and this witch here is sitting, she's sitting over at the ocean, interestingly enough, under the moon. And that could be you showing up, right? The moon. But she's releasing herself, and I feel like she's releasing herself from something. It is not actually, there's a bunch of cats here. And they are actually, which is feminine energy, cats, right? But they are, and Pisces is a feminine energy, but they're going up to the sky, like they're releasing themselves, and they feel like, by flying up into the sky that they are free and they are releasing themselves. And this witch is, she's blowing her flute. So for me, somebody is, this is like a major release to me. What I mean by that is it even goes with a song. You know what I mean? Like, this is a little bit bigger than just any little old release. Night Watch is showing up. And let's look at the book for that, because Night Watch is interesting. Yes, it can be about spying. Yes, that's totally true. But it can also be about Taurus' duty is to guide two young witches to Hope Coven. But while sitting night watch, he spies a light deep in the woods. Instantly, he reaches for his swords, but refrains from drawing it yet. So this is talking about whether or not to take action or not. His first reaction is to fight, but is the light a threat or an ally or an opportunity? He is caught between firelight and moonlight, just as he's torn between action and patience. So that's what this is. I feel like you are torn between action and patience, while you are releasing something and gaining your independence here, okay? If you can, some people don't think that you could be gaining your, becoming independent, right? And maybe you are spying on somebody too. Nature of the Beast is showing up, and the nature of the beast is, let's see what we have here. And let's see, Rooter, or Rudy, as the witches know him, is a fearsome wild boar that adopted the coven 7 years ago and appears reluctant to leave. This is about, I feel like this is about, maybe there's a reluctance to leave here, reluctance rather, because your overall energy, Pisces, Page of Wands in the reverse, and that is typically resisting change or resisting a new direction, okay? Now, none of the witches are afraid of him. This is a boar, but not because he's tame, but because they respect his nature. He is wild and they do not challenge that. Rooter might be true to his nature, but as humans, we have a choice that Rooter lacks. We can choose to be brutish or civilized. Even if it's not an easy choice, the decision is ours. So this could be telling you maybe, it could be saying, try to handle things maybe in a calmer way, right? Instead of maybe reacting with anger, possibly. Now, the woman is showing up here from the Lenormand, so she's showing up here. She looks like she's waiting for somebody, right? Yeah, the woman here in the Lenormand, she's looking out the window, and she's waiting for something. And the stork is here, and the stork is all about a new state of evolution, okay? And I feel like that's what the universe wants for you, a new state of evolution. But I feel like you are resisting change. And I can understand this, Pisces. Page of Wands in the reverse, 9 of Swords. You're in this energy. I feel like it's about a third party, 3 of Pentacles. Your challenge is the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 2 of Cups. You could be dealing with somebody who is maybe dealing with a Sag, because I've been seeing that in your readings for a long time. But I feel like you are resisting change, and that is showing up on both ends. Your challenge is change. But this change has to do with a union and a 2 of Cups and the Devil, right? Somebody could have cheated here, and there could have been another union. And I feel like that's what this is, looking at this reading, all right? Because you have independence and release, and you have a new beginning for yourself, right? Now, in the overall, or the root here, why it's all happening, you're showing up, Pisces, here, as beautiful as you are, okay? Even though you might not be blonde, but this particular Queen of Cups is. But nevertheless, she is beautiful, compassionate, and intuitive. Yeah, she is. My daughter's a Pisces, so I feel like she totally fits the role. But here, you know, in the root here, why it's all happening is change with the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. So there could be change for you. There could be some major change going on. This could be fast news. Somebody could be turning their back here, right? Maybe to manifest something. I feel like this is the other person. But you could also be, you know, this is your reading. You could be thinking of change, but you are resisting it. Yeah, you know that there is change on the horizon. This is how I feel. But you are trying to resist it here, and it could be because of a third party. We see 2 3s already in the reading. We see the 3 of Swords down here. Yeah. So, yeah, somebody was, not so great here, right, in this reading. And I feel like it is, for some of you, it is an earth sign, okay? Now, in the recent past, the 10 of Cups are there with the Judgment card, the Page of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. Somebody, I feel like, made a choice to reunite or have a third party. Yeah, and I feel like they had a new start with this third party, which posed a burden for you, Pisces. This is what is in the recent past. Yeah, somebody had a third party here, and it could have been over somebody from the past. I'm saying that because judgment can be, it can be like a second chance. Yeah. But I feel like somebody made a decision here to kind of have a new start with somebody from the past. Yeah, and that is a real burden for you. And I can understand that, right? Now, what is on your mind, Pisces? Emperor here, and I feel like you are trying to control a situation, and I feel like you are trying to have victory for yourself, but I feel like you're trying to heal something here, and that you want somebody. This is why you're resisting change, Page of Wands, okay, yeah. In your overall energy, the first card out, I feel like you're resisting a third party, and you want this person to start over with you. You want them to heal it with you. Yeah, you could also be trying to just overcome the situation. Yeah, it could be the case. But I feel like you are, for some of you, it could be going both ways. Because remember, the Night Watch card talks about kind of being stuck. Do I sit here and be patient, or do I take action? Yeah, interesting. Now, in the near future is the Empress, the Moon. I feel like this is you. This could be a secret, though, right? But I feel like this is you. This is your reading. The Empress, let's see here what we got here. Yeah, in the near future is the Empress, the Moon, 8 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, and the 3 of Swords in the reverse, right next to the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords talks about release, Pisces. In the near future, there's a need for a release, right? This person needs to release themselves from these swords and these bandages. They're not bandages, they are, I keep calling them bandages. They are, can't think of the word, ties. But she's kind of bandaged up, but it's not from injury so much. It is more like restriction. In the near future, I feel like somebody's discerning a matter. Yeah, about an Empress. And that Empress may or not be you. Because for some of you guys, and in this reading, since this is third-party energy, Three of Cups, Three of Swords, Three of Wands. And the Three of Pentacles is already here, right? Within showing up next to the Nine of Swords, which we know is, lying in bed with so much anxiety. You don't have to be in bed to do it, of course, right? But I feel like this is all about a third party. And I feel like you do want to work it out at the same time with somebody who has been in one. Yeah. And for me, this person is a King of Swords. Now, you are seeing yourself, as Temperance, who for me is Sagittarius in this reading, Because, is the Queen of Wands here? No, she is not, but the Wheel of Fortune is showing up here with Temperance, and this is all about a third party. You're seeing yourself as Temperance. You could be trying to ground yourself, but it's next to the King of Pentacles. For some of you guys, your person has had a third party with somebody who is either a Sag or somebody who behaves like one. And they could be healing it, though, with them. I feel like you're seeing yourself at a crossroads. This could be you. Because this King of Pentacles is in the middle. This could possibly be you showing up here, Pisces, King of Cups. This could be a Sag or somebody, but the King of Pentacles is in the middle. I feel like there was a third party with somebody and you are on one side. And that person, for some of you guys, is you're seeing yourself at a crossroads about it. Like, what am I going to do with my life? Trying to make a decision, I feel, about the Knight of Pentacles, right? We just saw the King, and now the Queen of Pentacles is here. So for sure, some of you are dealing with a Queen of Pentacles, Five of Wands, third party energy, Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. I feel like you are seeing yourself as at a crossroads here because your person, an earth sign, had a third party and they have offered their cup because this is the person that they wish for. So no worries, Pisces, because every deck you're showing up as beautiful. I'm seriously. I feel like that. I don't know, that might sound silly, but and besides, I already know Pisces are kind and compassionate, and they are, and no worries, because we can change, right? And sometimes we have to go through shit. We do sometimes. I have to say I've been through my own share, my own storms. And we all, unfortunately, I don't know anybody who has like made it to the age of I would say 50 that hasn't gone through some real stuff. Okay? Even people who marry high school sweethearts, because one day their high school sweetheart, not all of them, some of them work out for life, but sometimes they wake up and they go, hey, if they've married their high school sweetheart, they go, I haven't really been around the block, and I need to do this, right? I need to sow my oats a little bit. I can't stay in this anymore, even though I love you. It's trippy like that, right? Now, this is the environment, so you're really stuck here. I feel like you don't know what to do here, and you're really sad. Five of Cups. There could be regret in your environment. This could be the other person, maybe, this King of Pentacles. But this Knight of Swords and the Death card, I feel like I feel like you're stuck and you feel sad and you don't know how to transform something. So somebody is leaving too. Six of Swords. I feel like I feel like you're trying to stop an ending. You're trying to stop an ending and from somebody leaving here and you don't know how to do it. In your hopes and fears, the World's card, the Two of Pentacles, and the Justice card. For some of you guys, you are fearing a divorce. It's true. And you're fearing an ending and a new beginning. And I feel like this ending is with you and the new beginning is with somebody else. All right. Justice is here. I feel like you are also hoping for a new beginning with this person and for balance. But we're going to find out on Vimeo too all about this person you are dealing with. And maybe they have made a transformation to remain with you. Maybe here, right? Going over to Vimeo to talk about who's coming towards you. Well, in this reading, we know it is the King of Pentacles for some. Or somebody who behaves like that. Somebody who's got, they got dough. Okay, they have stability. Where they have been, where they are currently regarding this, where they want this to go, their strengths and weaknesses, or the strengths and weaknesses between you, right? Or the pros and cons, however you want to look at it, and the advice on Vimeo. Okay, Pisces? All the extensions are super affordable. The best way, however, is to get your own reading. Thank you so much, guys. All the info is below.